3 Ko-fi support from someone.
Good morning. How we doing? Look, look, we're moving. We're moving. Bees, hello. Alex, hello. We've got Biscuit Mason, hello. We've got Earbright. Thank you so much for the coffee and the sub for 48 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Ways of Mine already throwing hands. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. And we got a Scott. Hello. How we all doing? We tempting fate. As long as we keep moving, we're good, right? We just can't stop. Can't stop painting. How we doing today? Yeah, we had a okay, I'm gonna recount the camera stuff and then we will dive in. I had been testing the camera the last couple days where like I was painting and I would just have it running while I was painting and like it was fine. I had it last night. It was fine. Hi Sly. Hello, welcome in. Talking about the camera as you come in. It was running last night. I was painting, watching Games Done Quick, and then we lost power because we had like this tiny, tiny storm come through. So when I loaded up this morning and tried it, so we've disconnected QD Cam for now, so I won't go over there for the article today. But for today, I think we're okay, and I do have a new cable coming tomorrow. So Hopefully that fixes everything and then we're good. Because the plan was to set up for TikTok streaming this week, but I wanted the camera to work first. So hopefully we're good. Did Scott chew through the cables again? He might have. You gotta keep an eye on him, Noop. He gets in here and he just causes chaos. You know him. How are you guys today? That's my tale of the last couple days. And then today we're gonna work on some Conquest. I wanted to work on these guys last week and the camera exploded, so it may also just be that these are cursed. I think that's likely that these are just cursed. But if you've not seen these, this is what they look like with some color on them. So I'm gonna stick pretty close to the color scheme because that's what I've been rocking for the rest of my army, and I've been really happy with it. So we're gonna keep rocking the red and the green because I think it looks cool. Well, that's what I got. What are you guys up to today? What we been up to this weekend? Trying to decide around us. I think I want to throw that green on first, actually, cause pretty. Scott and Sadie, they're working together. You gotta watch them. Gotta watch them. But Sly, what are you up to? Noob, hello. How we doing? I'm gonna go ahead and get some paint on our wet palette. My poor wet palette's been struggling with the heat. It's been drying out really fast. Get a good spot for us here. Not much happened this. I saw your news, Seedecker. Congrats again. Did you just I was trying to remember, do you regularly like try to I'm assuming it was lottery. Or was it on a whim? Was it just fate? Tony, welcome in. How are ya? Alex has been painting my new old Umbry stuff, saving the Warlock for after I send it. That'll be fun. Anyone else got some hobby this weekend? While we dive in. Let's see, my weekend yesterday, I had some work to do. I was trying to do the camera, and you know, we know how that went. I was watching GDQ. Now that's all wrapped up. I didn't actually see their final total. They were playing Deltarune, and I decided to hop off because I've not played it, and I didn't want any spoilers. I went ahead and hopped off for the night, but they had passed 2 million, which is pretty wild, but I don't know how far they got. Your princess have painted some Legion clone troopers. Seedecker says a $10 scratch ticket won me 20. Oh, so I got another Powerball ticket. I won off a second scratch ticket. That's crazy. Wow, that's awesome, Seedecker. You had the feeling. That's great. Jennifer's welcome in. How are you? We are painting some Conquest and hoping to stay painting Conquest. Hoping our camera decides to cooperate. What you up to? Got a lot of green to start with. I'll try and get a bunch of colors on so it's a little easier to see. Let's see, other than that, we went out for some food last night. Got some ramen. And then we watched the second Sonic movie because I haven't seen them. I've only seen the first one. So that now I can finally watch the third Sonic movie. And that was our night. That was a nice day yesterday, but I wish the camera had actually, done the thing I was trying to break. So it was nice though. Now I have to wait 14 days. But you're good. You're locked in. So you're good. I feel sorry watching the Sonics. There's some good cheesy fun. You know? They're just nice cheesy fun. It was nice for like with dinner. Low brain power. Got the office and desk cleaned up. Should I make hobby time easier? Let's go. It does make a big difference just having a spot ready to roll. Chat, do you find the same? Is it easier when you've got like if you take I guess make dedicated time to keep the hobby space clean, do you notice a difference? I've been trying to be better. Like I've got a few models on here that I need to finish and yeet off the desk. How'd you like Sonic 2? I didn't like it. I would say that's kind of what I've heard, Bees. I prefer the first one, but like it was fine. And now I'm ready to watch the third, so that was okay. I definitely think the first one is better. Squeeze a welcome in, Damage Carbine, hello. How we doing? As video game adaptations go, Sonic is a great set of movies. Yeah, like it's some nice cheesy fun. I'm down with that every now and then. I can't watch it all the time, but a movie here and there, it's fun. I have to keep my space clean all the time or I literally lose my mind. That's fair. Trying to get off the computer. My cat is sleeping on my lap. Oh, well, now you're stuck there forever. Sorry, friend. Dems the rules. Dems the rules. Could be worse, could be Borderlands. I forgot that was even a thing. So you're right. You're right. Biscuit says, unfortunately, been out of town for 3 weeks, so I try to maximize family time during the weekends, so not much hobby time. That makes sense. I suppose that's more important. I suppose. Let's see, before, or I guess while I was fighting the camera, I got 4 units of Imperial Fists already for decals. So I was productive at least for commissions. I'm gonna try and finish the aggressors today, and I've got the other ATV. Let me show you. So the aggressors are pretty close. So I'm gonna do like one more pass, and I think the like Sergeant Duder needs a bit more work. And then the ATV, I've just got the guy on the back here that needs to get finished up. And then that'll be another couple units getting finished up. And then I'm getting down to like the veterans. What have I got? Yeah, it's kind of the veterans. I know I've got banners I need to paint. I need to find some good references for those. And then getting close to the end of that case. So excited about that. 8-Bit Bunner, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on some Conquest as you come in. I was just showing off some Imperial Fists I was working on. Let me get those back out. So not today, but we've been working on Imperial Fist Army. I'm just showing chat what I got done after stream the other day. But then we got Conquests today. They are gonna look like this eventually. How was your stream? What are you up to today? Welcome, welcome in. Mo, hello. It's Tansen, welcome in. Mattslaw, hello. How we doing? Conquest is so cool looking. I've had so much fun. They're also huge, which let me get a regular duder so you guys can see how big. Look how large these minis are, which is a ton of fun. So I've painted some of my Conquest. A lot of it's still work in progress because I want to start basing. But here's even within Conquest, like the guys we've got today are huge. They're so tall. What are you guys up to? How was the stream? What did we have today? Alex gonna drive home. Have a good stream. May the camera gods bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I will take all of it. Drive safe. Banana for scale. We have our Banana Marines for scale. Banana Marines. Yeah, how was your stream? What were we up to today? I'm well, thank you. It's hot, so melting a bit. We did some of the new Space Wolves. What did we work on? Is it I guess it'd be the army box, right? The other stuff's not out just yet. What units were we working on? My first army for 40K was Space Wolves, and I'm so excited to see everyone's stuff. I'm gonna live vicariously through everyone else Space Wolfing, just because we're not playing as much right now. So I'll save my money. Yeah, what units do we have? Did anyone else pick up the Space Wolf box? Who else has got Wolfies they're working on? I've also been sorting out my Horse Heresy stuff. Apparently like tanks and dreadnoughts a lot. Heresy does have a lot of cool tanks and dreadnoughts though, so like that's easy to do. Until they go to Legends. It's easy to do. The new stuff came out yesterday. Oh, that's okay. I've been looking over the Wolfguard Terminators. See, I want to build them nice. Nice. Okay. Sometimes with the lead up to the pre-orders, I forget when it's pre-order, when it's full release. Okay, so I'm gonna see a lot more Space Wolves then. That's great. These ones, okay, the head takers. The color scheme is kind of green. Ooh, green and gold. That sounds cool. A little different. Having like a unique paint scheme like that is so much fun. Just making them yours. As I get more green too. 100% get Saturday box for the terms and the dread. I love this. The ribbons are great. It's a really cool miniature. I do have to say they were a pain in the butt to build though. And it looks like I think I actually need to reconnect this. I was trying to see where it glued. Like it just glued up here. Yeah. Trying to decide if we just go ahead and do that now. They are a pain in the butt to build, but they are very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little dab of glue there. Looking forward to building the Saturday Night Dread. Time for some Doom. The giant shoulders. Alright, little dabby dab. I might go ahead and try and get a better connection point here. So I'm not just bouncing around while I'm painting. The other day I finished Xenoblade X. Took me about 60 hours to get through the storyline. Nice. Part of me wants to give those a try, but I know Scott said they were kind of slow. Maybe at some point when I conquer more of the backlog. Is anyone else playing anything right now while I sit here and wait on Glue to try? We played more Peak the other day, which was pretty fun. And then I've got to get back to Final Fantasy X as my RPG I've been sinking time into. 15, 20-ish hours in. I love the Xenoblade series, except for Chronicles 2. I didn't like that game at all. Waiting for Donkey Kong Bonanza to release. Ooh, new RimWorld DLC. Playing it basically nonstop since it released. Very nice. I'm glad. I'm gonna do a bit of green while I sit here and hold my glue. Another vampire done. Let's go, Sly. You're cruising. Episode 29 of Attack on Titan. Let's go. Slam and I have been watching Digimon, which has been a ton of fun. Just reliving our childhood. We've been busy. We haven't been able to watch here in the last couple nights, but hopefully get back to it here. And then I need to find something, or I guess pick something. I've got a long list of stuff. I need to pick something for while I'm working. Be caught up on more stuff. The shoulders aren't actually attached to the arms, though, so they're not quite as rigid as they look. Interesting. I know Slam was wondering for, like, the Terminators, how the shoulders connect. He might have some questions for anyone working on the Heresy stuff. Okay. Since I'm holding him here, I'm gonna go ahead and start the red. So we're not, like, working right on where it's gluing. Let me get some corn right. My friends and I watched the first episode of Gacha Kuda, which came out last week. I need to look back into it. I think someone else had mentioned it, and I don't know anything about it. What did you think, Paranoia? And hello, how are you? Sorry. I just don't know anything about it. But I've seen it, like, on, I think on Crunchyroll when we were scrolling through. Episode 2 should be out now. If I wanted to give it a try, get a couple episodes. Airbus says, well, I haven't bought Saturn 9. I did buy the Mark II box of Marines, the first fan book, hoping to convert the rules to Mark II Heresy. Yeah, that'll be interesting for, like, moving things forward. I'm sure there'll be like, community effort to do some of that. I liked it. Also, good opening themes. We love to see it. I'll have to give it another look. I just kind of scrolled past it the other day. Looking for other stuff. Anyone else watching anything yet? I know a few people have mentioned Superman. Has anyone gone to see new Superman? My Blue Sky friends seem to be enjoying it. Our Saturday night WWE event last night. For Seth. I haven't seen anything from it, sorry. Glad you got to watch it, though. My friend is now jumping into Heresy O as well. Gonna split the box into Salamanders and World Eaters, apparently. Nice. That is the fun part about those big boxes. It's just either getting a new force yourself, suckering a friend in to go in with you. That is the fun part of those big boxes for sure. I can go see it today, so then I can go on social media. You've been avoiding it, Paranoia. Probably smart. All I've seen is people have been pretty good, but just said that they liked it. So that's all I was seeing. Ooh, hey Slam, how are you? Apparently Seth exploded his knee is what I was reacting to. Ow. Poor dude. What are you up to today? We fought the camera, but we won today. Don't ask about the other camera though. Titan, hello! Thank you so much for that sub for 18 months of support. I finally finished my psychophage onto some kill team terrain. You enjoyed a long weekend? It was nice having some extra time. I played some Final Fantasy X, which was nice. What about you? Have you had some time here? Welcome in. I think, sorry, that pause was, I think I realized I need to go somewhere for a vacation. The days off were really nice, but I do think I need to peace out for a little bit. Go see something new. And I think that was the final, like, okay. Get it together, girl. Get it together. Sly says, I have 4 more vampires and Rajigar the Beast. Then chat will allow me to build the rest of the stuff. They're staying on you, Sly. As they should. I'm too slow. Biscuit says, watch K-pop Demon Hunters. It's so good. I enjoyed it. Bill, welcome in. How are you? That's all right. I need an actual vacation, I think. Actual vacation. Gotta set up for walking weights during stream. Let's go. I fought the camera and look at me, but you just do the other guy. That other one I just unplugged because I didn't feel like messing with it today. So we won't have article cam. Bill, thank you so much for that gifted sub to Bees. Bees, enjoy those emotes and the sub lounge in the Discord. Thank you so much, Bill. Bill. Let me catch up here. Bit says, Matsla and I have been watching Tabi. It's one of those animes, basically a tourism advert. Okay, an aspiring mangaka goes traveling to get inspiration for stories. That sounds really nice. I feel like, I don't know, I've noticed I've wanted more, like, cozy content with just, like, the world right now. Where it's, like, not normally my jam, but I've been, like, watching more of it. That sounds really nice. If anyone else needs the recommendation as well, it's in chat. Another puppy's on the horizon. That's exciting. You get to do a vacay for the first. I was wondering, C Decker. I know you're talking a little bit about in the Discord about, like, obviously saving some of the money and stuff, but would you take a little trippy trip, treat yourself to something? It says, I think I might be getting sick. Uh-oh, my throat doesn't feel too great. I'm sorry. Summer colds and stuff are so weird. I hope you're feeling better soon. I did want to say with that gifted sub, the thing I didn't get to talk about last week that I really wanted to talk about because the camera was exploding is I have set up, and I'll throw it in chat, a coffee. So coffee, Ko-Fi, however you want to pronounce that. I keep changing it. But I have set one up. I've got a couple things on there right now. I have my yellow workup for the Imperial Fists, and then my Heresy Space Wolf tutorial is on there as well. But I'm using it kind of like I used my old Patreon, but this one's way more casual, which I like. So I'm going to be doing more paint stuff and also more behind the scenes stuff. So if you guys want to check that out, if you'd like to support, because I've had a lot of people ask how they can support without going through Amazon. So I wanted to make sure to set that up. But I'm going to be pulling over even more stuff this week. So if you guys would like to check that out, if you want to check out more painting stuff, more behind the scenes stuff, my coffee is live. You can do either a tip or a monthly one. So that's all live if you want to check that out. Oh my goodness, all the friends today. Said, Esotic, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. Uh-oh, I got sticked. Suchio, hello. Maxim, hello. How we doing today? Oh, we bobbling? We bobbling? We are working on, this is a miniature for Conquest. And if you guys are familiar with Warhammer, these miniatures are very, very large. Very, very big. But this guy, in particular, is a very cool, it's like an animated suit of armor with paper. So eventually, he'll look closer to this, is what we're working on today. How are you? How was your stream? What are you guys up to today? Tell me all about that stream. Hey, Cyber Happy, welcome in. How are you? We're coming along. We're getting them done. Versus I jumped into Firefly the other day. We did peak in the 90s. Firefly was very good. Very, very good. I need Scott behind the scenes footage. I'll see if I can talk him into something. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Very yokai-ish and cool. So the army that these are going with are a bunch of different yokai. So let me show you some of the other ones I've got too. These are still work in progress, but got the big kami. These big like sumo dudes are really cool. And then there's Tengu. So these bird dudes are really cool. And let me see what else I got in my tub. I've got some Oni. He's part of this army too. And then the Oyabun. So there's a little taste of like the whole army, but they're all very yokai based. And then I have a very pretty kitsune lady, but I'm trying to figure out what color I want her kimono and stuff to be. So I haven't done that just yet. Wait, building Nier Automata stuff. Tell me more. Tell me more. I have a friend in AU who is very into Conquest. We're just getting into it. So we used to do a ton of Warhammer and kind of burnt out. So we saw Conquest at Adepticon and we kind of went all in. And then especially like, I'm a big old weeb. When they showed off the Japanese faction, they had me. So I picked them up and excited to play some more instead of Warhamming. Oh, Cypher Hoppy recommended you. Thank you so much. We were building a Nier Automata model kit. It's kind of long progress though, but loving the vibes here. That's so cool. Chat, if you want to check out the Nier Automata, I need to give a follow so I can check it out. I love Nier Automata. So I will definitely come check that out. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you for that recommendation. That's so sweet. Thank you for thinking of me. Ravenlord, hello. How are you? Birds Office Samurai. Yes, it's great. They're so good. Samurai bird people. Look at them, Bill. They're also huge. So just like the other ones, like they're large minis. Which is it's just been so much fun to paint at this giant scale. Like they're just so much fun. That's the flight unit with a tiny 2B figure. Pretty neat model kit building. Want to start painting them too. That's so fun. Is it who puts out that kit? Is it like a Bandai kit? I think I've seen a couple, but I don't remember what they would be from. A fellow weeb. Intrigued. Okay, here. While we're talking model kits, I'll show you what I picked up the other day. Oh, whoa, that was loud. I'm sorry. Slam it like this too. I got the boy. Got a blue eyes white dragon. Oh, we're watching Digimon, but this is Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Now my friend Slam here in chat and I are watching Digimon, so it's really funny. Let's go. I'm so excited. So one day we'll take a day and build the boy. And we're gonna repaint it. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Our people. So glad we found each other. I just found out there's a Gundam trading card game. Yep. Who needs Universes Beyond when I just play other trading card games? I'm excited to see because I know there's like it's the same, like it's all Bandai, so it's the same that does like the One Piece card game and Dragon Ball and all that. And I think the mechanics are really similar, but I don't know enough to be able to speak to it. But I'm also kind of interested in seeing how it goes. Renly's doing all right. Have a decent weekend. Got to see some cute animals this weekend. Gonna work on the night some more. Very nice. That does sound like a good weekend. It looks like you have a blue eyes. It's all just a hologram, that's right. Just fancy tricks. Oh, I want more Digimon model kits too. I built Angemon a while ago. Yes. Our shop had a few. I was trying to remember. Like, I tried to look again while we were there, and they didn't have very many. A Kaiba Simon emote? I'm like, what if I made my own? What if I scuff up? Well, sorry, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, there's the Gundam Assemble. It's coming out, what, next year? But I think the starter packs for the card game come with some of the minis, so I've seen some of those. We tried, after we, like, saw that it was out, we tried to get one, and they're sold out, like, everywhere. We got into Flesh and Blood. We always joke that it's not a real game, because we never actually see it being played. Like, we see, advertisements and stuff and people talking about it, but I've never actually seen it played. So Flesh and Blood is kind of an inside joke to Scott and I that it doesn't exist. The people who play it seem to really like it, but I'm not convinced it exists. Oh, the Automata one's actually Square Enix published. That's interesting. I was trying to think what else they could, like, do with that. Like, if they're gonna start doing their own stuff. That's cool, though. Check that out. Oh, it comes out next week. I saw the starters yesterday. They said the official release. Oh, okay, is next week. So what I've seen, I guess, are pre-orders for things. Or just people getting stuff early. Okay, next week we'll try again then. If anyone else is interested, keep an eye out for next week. Do I spot a Piccolo tattoo? You do. That's my husband. I have a full sleeve. So unfortunately, I'm fighting my cameras, or I'd switch to the bigger camera. But we got Shenron up here, Piccolo. I'll just move down the arm. Got Goku, got Kame House. We got the Yard Rat Fit Fusion Dance. I'll swap back around. Got Badman. There's Piccolo again. Got Saiyaman. Dragon Radar, some capsules. And then the really tough one is I've got Majin Vegeta on the back. I think I got everyone. Vegeta's your man. Okay, I got him a couple times. I wish I could show the other one more. Oh, and Kid Goku's up here on my. Oh, that's kind of better. But yeah, full sleeve. Oh, it's the kit you have. Okay, I didn't know if it was more of a was yours like a Gunpla type kit? Okay, I don't think I realized it was that much stuff. That's not the only Piccolo just got in this room. Don't scare away our new friends. The rest of which is in the closet and complete. Okay. I guess there's more work to be done with the Nier Automata kit. Visca says, asked about it was given like $40 in Blitz decks. Starter decks, kinda? Oh, for free to get started? Heck yeah. I mean, that's how you get people in the game. I like this one. He's my childhood crush, my main protag for Super. He was, yes, as Kid Nicky, like Vegeta. Now I've come back to the series as an adult. Piccolo, my man. My man. It's a pretty detailed kit. I should get out and finish it during D&D tonight. TP and Pod are the only parts built. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I got confused. I didn't realize that was all part of the same. I need some more red. The automatic kit's pretty extensive. 36-page booklet. It feels very Gundam. Gundam kits are just so satisfying. They're just so nice to build. Especially, like, coming from Warhammer. When you get, like, actual pieces that, like, click together. It's so nice. It's so nice. I want to ask chat. Chat, where are the other Gunpla builders? Anyone else that has built some or wants to build some? Piccolo best daddy is. Yes, that's a big part of why. Just his character arc. Going from big bad at end of OG Dragon Ball to now training all the kiddos. Like, he's just the best. He's just the best. Plus Piccolo cracks me up. He's just the best. He's always a mood. Bill says, I've built a couple. I've bought more than that. Same. I definitely don't have a perfect grade in my closet that I'm scared of. I've got a Wing Zero custom that I still have not touched because I'm scared of it. Feel like we need an excuse to get that out one day, but I'm terrified of it. The box is huge. But, like, it might be time. It might just be time. Very nice meeting you in your lovely community. I'll definitely return off to dinner now. Enjoy dinner. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. We will catch you next time. Glad we got to nerd and weeb out together. Was fun. Catch you next time. Just realizing I don't have the shoulder thingy on my dude like this guy has. and I don't know why. I don't know if I left it off intentionally or if it's supposed to go on another dude. We'll figure that out later, I suppose. I'm gonna get back into doing my models next month. Just have to sort the desk out. It's a mess. We were actually talking about that before you guys came to join us. How having a nice clean desk can make a big difference. I try, and it's not every week. I try to do a desk clean off like every Thursday as I'm kind of wrapping up my week. I try to like at least move off things that either I'm not gonna get to over the weekend or the next week. If anything got finished, I get them out to where like I do photos and stuff. Sometimes I keep too much stuff here because I need to do like TikToks and things, and it just gets backed up. There's too much stuff. I'm almost 40% my way to 30K, 300K Borgs. My Dean, that's gonna be the perfect grade. I was trying to decide what we do with the channel points because Twitch keeps putting things over the channel points and they're just not getting used. I think I might. I don't mean to I don't mean to be a downer, but I might kill them off. Twitch keeps putting stuff there. Avian, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I got just over 100 models to get through. You're among friends here. You're among friends. I'll ask, since we have friends joining us, chat, what's everyone working on this weekend? I know I asked earlier, but now we have more friends to talk about it with. What is everyone working on? Nikki Subgoal? So I took it off the screen for right now. Partly because I owe you guys some sub-goal things, because you crushed things before I thought you would. And I was trying to figure out the best place. I just wanna, like I wanna redo my overlay. I feel like we need a little something something. And I kinda wanna make it kinda weeby, if I'm honest. Kinda wanna do at least some, like, camera borders and stuff. So I took it off for now, but I do think it has to go back on screen. How dare you? I know, I'm sorry. Biscuit, thank you so much for that sub for 60 months of support. 5 years. And longer than that. May not be around as much. So glad I found you guys. We're so glad too, Biscuit. Glad whenever we get to hobby together or magic together. It's been fun. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Hey, Lord says, Chaos Knight still, but I have the arms and shoulders left for any decide what wash technique I want to do. Let's go. It's almost decision time. I was supposed to play a game yesterday. I could not get the car to work. Been building like crazy. I'm sorry that you weren't able to get your game. That stinks. Is it the? So I think you're having an issue. Is it Adepticon? I remember you mentioned something about the car. Is it just continuing to be a butt? Whoa. Come back here. It says I built 10 jump pack intercessors and I try to find a case foam to hold them. Nice. Oh, a different issue. Okay. Car still being butt, but for a different reason. Alright, trying to see where else. Looks like our glue's holding, so that's good. Just gonna get all this red. I'm also realizing in their photo that this paper goes under this, which I just don't know how that would. Let's see if I can just gonna wedge it under there. 'Cause I do think it would look better. Probably just got the wrong step while I was building. Yeah, looks fine. Okay. So at some point I'll have to start all this paper, but I think it's gonna be tough for me to hold him and work on the paper. It's kind of a good anchor spot here until we get some more stuff done. The perfect grade. Well, the project selection is things in my backlog. I don't have the Ava stuff in my backlog. Fortunately, the only perfect grade I have is that Wing Zero custom. So if the thing still exists when you get there, we'll figure it out. I don't know, I'm trying to update a bunch of things for a stream because I wanna be able to try the TikTok streaming again. And then, yeah, a lot of the things we've gotten from Twitch have just kind of overlapped other stuff. So I wanna update my overlay and update just Twitch things in general, I guess. I should shade that green before we do any of that tiny stuff. And then speaking of new stuff, just because I didn't get to talk about it much last week, I did start a new coffee. So let me throw that in chat one more time in case anyone missed it. For that, I'm basically moving over a lot of stuff I used to do on Patreon over to coffee. I like that it's a more casual thing. So if you guys would like to check that out, I've got some paint recipes on there for the Imperial Fists and my Space Wolves. And I'll be adding more. We'll be doing some behind the scenes stuff and some more like full guides. But I had people asking how to support of when they didn't want to go through Amazon. So that was another big reason I wanted to put it back up, is if you want to support, but maybe joining in on some of the Amazon boycott. That is there. It's an option. So you can check that out. If you have any questions, let me know. The scuba suit on the kit. I know that they have the kits. I haven't really looked at them, if I'm honest. I feel like it was one of those where I always saw them in stores until we were trying to find them, and now we can't find them. So I think we were looking for, Panda was looking for a specific one, and then all of a sudden our store doesn't have them anymore. I guess everyone else was looking for them. Have to check that for the Start the Wolves. Yeah, so it's the armor one is up now, and then the full guide will be up for members here beginning of this week. So if you're looking for like some of the accent colors and stuff that I do, that'll be later this week. But the armor color is up now. The amount of venom out there palpable. I did order the Saturnine box into Libers. Was able to get 15% off at least. Rob got me to change the framing of a game. Was different to other GW games. Best to look at it as an entirely different game. For Heresy. I saw a lot of people upset about price. I don't think I've seen as much about like the game itself. But I didn't play First Heresy, so or Heresy 2.0, whatever it is. So I don't have a great frame of reference for like changes and things, but I saw people were upset about price at least. Thanks for the lurk, Bill. If I recall correctly, the PG Unit 01 was bandages first, or it's band-aids. Bandai, that's what I'm trying to say. First perfect grade, and it's rough. That's fair. I think we see that with a lot of model companies, right? Where the models just get better over time. If you want to do any of them, try and track down the real grades. More people are saying no to Amazon. I worked in corporate for 8 years and they laid me off. Ruined my life, so I'll never be a customer of theirs. It's, I mean, his, like, wedding and stuff was just this, what, last week or so, too? Just stupid amounts of money. So, yeah, if anyone is looking for a way to support, but you don't want to go through Amazon, my Ko-Fi is available. Coffee, whatever. I need to pick a way and just stick to it. Whatever it is, it's there. Speaking of coffee, do you know if like Patreon, the cut you get from a $5 sub is more like a $5 sub on Twitch? It's closer to, so I actually do the one so I can link my Discord and stuff. So I get I think 95% of it. So it's a better cut than a Twitch sub. If that also, I guess, because some people do ask. I do get more of a coffee than a sub. So it kind of comes down to, do you want the emotes? Do you want that? Do you want the painting guides? But that is perhaps another thing to consider. Time to stop reading Reddit. Probably a good idea to never look at Reddit. Some good stuff on Reddit. If you're doom scrolling though, yeah, it's time to get off. Time to hop off. Doom scroll check-in, everyone get off your phone. Claim what GW price is the standard? I feel like with those big boxes, because like they're just gonna go up. They're just gonna keep. I mean, GW prices in general. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a price increase like article. Honestly, I don't mean to jinx anything, but I'm surprised we didn't get one this year. Unless they're just doing it. I used to be Master Grade Supremacy Believer, but now the high grades and real grades have been so good. Yeah, we haven't built in a while. It's been like there used to be locally a group that would meet up to build. We would go to that, and then obviously COVID and things. I think it kind of went away, but one of them they like moved to a city that's further away too, and it just wasn't worth the drive every week or every other week. So we've not built Gundam in a while, but they're really fun to build. Just been working on other stuff. I'm enjoying the Bandai kits for the other, like the blue eyes I picked up. Like I think that'll be fun together. Even if it's not specifically a Gundam, they're just fun to work on. Obviously, we've got a few repaints to get back to. I think as I finish up the Imperial Fist, it'll be easier to get back to some of that, so I'm excited. Rise, welcome in. How are you? We are working on some Conquest. The camera gods are still good to us, so that's good. We'll go ahead and do some Incubi to shade our green. Considering trying to trade my Sazabi Verka for a real grade just because I don't have the space for the Verka, that's true. Some of those just get massive. Like the perfect grade if we ever get to it. I don't know. I feel like the more I talk, it might be time to find another home for the perfect grade. Because even if we build it, I don't know what to do with it. Other than just have it. The Pokemon kits are fun. I've built a few of the kiddo. They are really cute. I look at them every time we go to the hobby store. The place I picked up the Blue Eyes has a lot of the little Pokemon kits. They're very cute. I was about to ask what paints you're using. Yeah, so the green, if you like that, is Wog Flesh. The red is Corn Red. And I just put Incubi Darkness on my palette to do some shading. So that's all I've got right now. Pretty, oops. The black is Vallejo. The only thing with this is, it's the new Vallejo, which I don't think covers as nicely, but it still dries nice and matte, but I don't like it as much as the old formula, if you've used the old formula. But in general, I use a lot of Citadel and Vallejo on stream because it's a lot of commission, and obviously if we're working on Warhammer, it's just real easy to have the army colors. The other one I like is Pro-Acryl, but I need to get some more. As I kind of replace paints, I'm picking up more Pro-Acryl. Strimmer don't. I know. We tried so hard to get this thing together and I keep dropping it. You can sell the perfect grade for more magic cards. I'm selling the perfect grade for a trip. That's what I want to do. I think that might be the way to go, honestly. Still got the old I miss the old Vallejo line. It's so good. That used to be my go-to line was Vallejo, and then I don't like the new one quite as much, unfortunately. It's like as soon as you start to kind of thin it a little bit, it gets a little squirrely. Also a good idea. I just need money. I just need money for a trip. Right. Do that. And then I've been shading my red with some brown, so we'll do that here in a little bit too. Then start all the fun stuff. All the shading done first. Or at least first round of shading. What is everyone up to today? What do we got going on, chat? Here after stream and stuff. I've got to work out. I may keep working on the Imperial Fist a little bit here. Just because we're getting close. Ready to get them all decaled up. I need to run some errands today. I think with the new cable coming, I also kind of want to set up for TikTok. So I might spend some time doing that. We've done it before, but it's been a while, so I just gotta get everything reset back up. Gotta visit hell. Sorry, work. Oh, work goes well. These are kind of. I'm enjoying this. Other than having to fix them again. Been fun so far. I think just Conquest in general has been a lot of fun to work on. Just the size of the mini, the style of the mini. Just been really nice. It's a good thank you. I'm glad we can see a bit more of him. I was worried when we didn't do a Zenithal, but hopefully you guys can see enough at least. It's a nice break from all the Imperial Fists, for sure. It's time for gold trim. Heck, oh no. We just trade the pain. It's your turn today, Ravenlord. Alright, it's got work. Gotta clear up some hobby space. Do some Space Marine 2 so I can unlock the custom Marine painter thing. Nice, nice. Oh. I think I know what we're gonna play on Wednesday. Do you guys want to race horse girls with me? Do you guys want to play Uma Musume with me? And race horse girls? I kind of want to. Oh, thank you, Slam. If you would like to check out, I feel that tutorial now feels old. But if you'd like to check it out, it's up on YouTube. I just downloaded that game. Let's go. Not gonna lie, I only realized yesterday when I opened Steam that the horse girls are free to play. They are. They are indeed. It is a gacha game. Yeah, and then I closed Steam. They are indeed free to play. Right, so what? Horse girls. They are they're anime girls that are horses, and they are based off IRL horses. It's super silly. Super duper silly, actually. We got chain. Sounds not safe for work. Nope, it's well, I mean, I don't know if the dialogue gets silly, but nope, you legit race horses. Cypher Hobby says I put a pic of one of the Dark Knights. Oh, Dreadnought, I did a few years ago in the Discord and the finished projects chat if you want to check that out. Check out the Discord. I will definitely check here after stream. Thanks for sharing. I definitely want to see. Can we get the channel points when we race horse girls? Oh, there's like the predictions and stuff. We could try and figure something out fun. We don't normally get to do that. We could figure something out. I did see one post on socials about the bio of one of them. It's just she wants to win literally any race. I think the one that I kind of want to like put some time into is there's one that like never won, but she was like the happiest horse. And then there's another one that like straight up attacks her trainer and stuff. So like the horse did that. So now the anime girl also does that. Like there's a scene where she just drop kicks you. So they're like actually based on the real life racing horses. And I just think that's fun. So yeah, let's race horse girls on Wednesday, chat. Oh, it sounds right. Sounds right. So we'll do that Wednesday. I'm probably a little behind as far as like streamer meta, but heck it, I want to race horse girls. Peak's been fun, but horse girls. Horse girls. The horses being butts. I always think it's interesting because they're like, obviously they're so well trained. And then for one of them to just be a little extra, that's kind of fun. Man, my wet pallet's already struggling. It is only 11 in the morning. It's gonna be a long day. Man, let me get some more paint. Has anyone else had trouble with, like, the heat in painting? Part of it here is the heat, but also, like, in the States, we have the air conditioning, so with that running all the time, it dries things out too. I had no idea the horse game took inspiration from real events. Yep. Yep. There's also an anime. If you don't wanna play the game, but you wanna check out the Horse Girls. I believe it's the same name. The gacha game is, like, Umasumi Pretty Derby. I don't remember, like, the full title of the anime, but there is an anime if you're interested. Please don't complain about having aircon, I know. Like, I feel bad, but it does dry things out. So on top of the heat, it's also that running. But I know what makes things tough when it's hot. I know I can't do anything when it's hot, so I get it. Other than be grumpy. I can be grumpy when it's hot. That's about all I can manage. I'm considering getting blackout curtains for this room because even with the air conditioning, it does get warm in here, especially when we're playing games. It gets pretty warm. And I get grumpy. Pretty sure it's worse without the aircon. Well, yeah, obviously, but it's still not helping my wet palette is all I meant. Still not helping. You guys need to start putting more air cons in. Think you guys are past that point. The UK needs to put some more air conditioners in. Horse girl loses a race equals a glue factory. Spoilers. Straight to glue factory. Hope you didn't like horse girl too much, Chan. Hope you didn't like her too much. The little black tent, that's right. Based on real life events. Poor ponies. Hand it out, Earbrain. Have a good one. I hope work isn't too bad. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. It should be a good time, though, for horse girl racing. It'll be fun. Silly. Trying to think what else we'll have on stream. Maybe bring these guys back. I guess we'll see how far we get today. I'm trying to not bring the Imperial Fist back just because they're, I'm trying to get them wrapped up. It's really not like a stream's worth of stuff other than little things. Maybe we build a Blue Eyes, I don't know. I do owe you guys a lewd bidet. I need to dig out the pinups for that. So if you guys see a poll for that, make sure you hop in. And then we have a magic card I need to prep as well. I wanted to do some of that end of week, but this camera is just fighting me. I'm tired of fighting my tech. Japan has horse jerky? It's all adding up. I do wonder, I'm not gonna lie, even though we're talking about horse girls, I do wonder what horse jerky would taste like. Like, is it similar to regular? Does it have a different? I feel like gamey is what people always kind of say. Is horse a gamey? Do you know about my lore? I don't know, Avian. Do you have horse jerky lore? Feel like I've missed a step. As I dot all these little red dots. Some cool video game news I saw. Ghost of Yotile have Watanabe mode. I did see that. Replaces music with lo-fi beats directed by them, so built-in Samurai Champloo. I did see that. They also had the Kurosawa like filter for things, which is neat. I need to play the first Ghost of Tsushima. Or I guess Ghost of Tsushima, the first game. I picked it up on the Steam sale and I haven't started it yet. But it does look really cool. I'm excited. Anyone else be picking up Ghost of Yotai? That's PlayStation exclusive at release, isn't it? I'm gonna guess so. I'm gonna start some of the paper, but I won't do the back so we can still hold on. I wanna get the kind of the color scheme mapped out here. Oh, you almost got killed by a horse. I was given the opportunity to eat horse jerky in Japan and I took it. I'm here for Avian's Revenge arc. Holy cow, no, I didn't know that. That has not come up in conversation. That's wild. Glad you're here with us. Glad they didn't win. Glad you got your jerky. I was bitten really bad by a horse as a kid, been terrified of them since. That makes sense. They're very large, very powerful creatures. I did, like, with scouts, like, I did a little bit of, like, horseback riding and stuff. I always enjoyed it, but yeah, they're definitely, they're scary. With, like, the kicking too, like, they're just you can get messed up really easily. I have yet to get my revenge a la jerky, though. There's still time. Still time. Alright. I am doing Rakarth Flesh just as a base coat. And I think I thinned it a little too much, unfortunately. That's okay. We can do another coat. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more paint. Palette and I are fighting today. We don't normally fight this much. For my birthday, my grandma rented a horse. They put me and my brother on its back. It decided to roll onto its back. Grandma snagged me and my brother before it crashes. Holy cow. Also, how random. The horse really did not like you. It's kind of wild there's just a common animal that has the equivalent of a double-barrel shotty attached to its back app. Yeah, speaking of Japan and fighting tech, two things. I also picked up Tsushima on the Steam sale. Need to play it, yes. Yes, yes. Join me. Together, separately, we will play Ghost of Tsushima. Horse is gonna be that's what I've heard. I mean, I guess we'll find out on Wednesday, right? And, see if our horse girls cooperate. I'll try to pick the nice ones for chat. How about that? Now that I know we've got some bad horse experience, I'll try to pick the nice ones. Salted was kind enough to link me a post showing that 1.2 petabit internet is now commercially available in Japan, able to download all of Netflix in a second. And you're on your internet. That's a fun exercise. I decided to calculate how much faster it was in mine. Yes, yes. Basically says my mom raised and trained race show horses. I feel like I was cheated out of that affinity. Yeah, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. If I keep fighting this color anymore, I'm just gonna do something else. You wanna take a vague guess? I don't even know where to start. I don't wanna do math in public if I'm honest. It's gonna be like trillions. 51 million times faster. That's so funny. Well, I mean, you're wanting to move. Maybe you just could. How big are the spiders in Japan? That's my question. Oh, that's funny. You know what's funny? That's already funny. What else you got? It's at least twice as fast. See? Yep, at least twice. Almost a whole year. Was indeed at least twice. Why do you need internet fast? Because you can. Because you can. Ask GPT, there's literally any other relationship that's approximately 51 million to 1, and there is. Uh-huh. It's a snail versus the speed of light. My internet is literally a snail's pace. Amazing. That's so great. Oh. Poor snail. Poor snail Glinius. Oh, that's funny. You said it. You know what's funny. You said it. I'm just laughing at it. You said it's funny. Can Nikki please me? You can't even pretend to hide your joy anymore. And as much as I respect it, it hurts me, but you said it was funny. I'm just agreeing with you, that's all I'm doing. 'Cause I'm a good friend. I'm just agreeing with you. Uh, uh, poor Sam. I'm sorry Japan has eclipsed you at the speed of light. Uh, Amazing. That is wild, though, that they have that. I wonder how much it is, actually, because I know, like, just prices here. Curious how much that would be to get on the speed of light internet. When I was watching Ghost in the Shell, I didn't realize it was a documentary. Kinda wish I had airbrushed these, but oh well. I'm too busy with the Imperial Fist. Didn't airbrush. I did wanna go back to we talked about it a little bit. Is anyone else watching anything good right now? We've been watching Don Da Don, 'cause that's back now for next season. I think we have Kaiju number 8? I don't know. They had, like, that weird kinda one-off. I don't actually know if we have another episode or not. Anyone else watching anything good? Cabarroso says, "I don't wanna talk about it. Welcome in. Thank you so much for 84 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you." Cabarroso is watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'm assuming? That's right. Ooh, so good, though. So good. What you up to today, bro? So or is that what you're up to today? Continuing the binge. Oh, if Sam Cornelius goes to Japan and uses it on a bullet train, what does he become? Too powerful. We can't have that. Too powerful is the answer. Watch our sales team try to get the petabyte internet for a customer? Probably. Yeah. Curious how much that costs. I'm sure many, many pretty at least 2 pennies. Yeah. At least 2. For anyone coming in, we're working on some Conquest. This is the Domaru Damashi. Trying to get his scrollies all started. They are all over the place though, so we'll see what I can do and we can hold on to. Other than that, caught up on Bounded On episodes. Good stuff so far. Yeah, it's been good. I think once this season wraps up, I'll go ahead and read ahead. Now that I have conquered One Piece. Which actually I've got, I think, a handful I need to read of that. Then I'll go back and read up. I had been reading Monster, which is also very good, but I had to wait to, had to order the next one, so now that it's in, I need to get back to it. The Monster's been very good. I was watching all of Ghost in the Shell. You did finish Ergo Proxy last night. Got some cyberpunky series I have to get through. I'm cruising through. Leviathan, the Netflix anime is what I'm watching. Pretty good. I don't think I've heard of that. We started Lazarus the other night, and the English dub is not good. So I watched one episode, and I'm gonna give it a try just with the sub. But man, the dub is rough. It's not good. So I'll give it a try in the Japanese. How'd you group on reality? What it means to be human yet? Slam came in with some weird stuff. Danadon's been a blast. It's very good. Enjoying the heck out of it. Which monster? It's a serial killer based one from way back in the night. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. It's very good. I think I'm on. I need to start 4. That's what I had to order. So I'm a few in now. It's actually quite interesting. Have you watched Standalone Complex and a little bit more actually procedural? YouTube videos saying it's actually more the feeling of the manga. The original was all philosophical based, or sorry, focused due to the issues animating the action scene, the movie's budget. It is really, now that I've like read more of the manga and then watched some of the anime, like it's really interesting to see how some of that gets like animated and pulled over and like what they decide to keep, what they decide to maybe not spend so much time on. That's been really interesting. Shown our partner at work some classic animes as we have long drives. So far, we've shown him, yes. What have we got? Is this someone who is pretty new to anime or curious here? I feel like I've just run into more people who are like just starting to watch anime, and I'm curious why that is. If it's just more like available, if it's just more popular, which obviously it is. As someone who's watched it for forever, it's just interesting to see. It's been fun seeing Gigi and Evil Eye's animation. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, that's been fun. For like One Piece, for the bit of Down to Down that I did read ahead. It's really fun to see how they pull some of that over to animation. Or like going back, since I watched Dragon Ball growing up, going back to reread it. Like that was really fun too. It's like, oh, I know that scene. I know that panel. Like that's just fun. Seeing how all of that works. Let's see, we've shown Coworker, Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, Evangelion, Trigun. He's newish but loves it. Those are some great ones to start with. For sure. I need to go back to Trigun. I had been watching with Scott, and Scott wasn't really feeling it, so we kind of dropped it, but I'd like to go back and finish it. I'm definitely having One Piece. Now it's hard waiting for the next one, Sly. That's what I ran into too, where it's like I would finish the manga and I was like, now what do I do? It's like, wait, now what? Where's the rest of it? I blame you weebs influencing me. Is that the problem? It's the weebs. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. A little stretch. Hachikura and Secrets of the Silent Witch. Our two anime seem like they're going to be interesting. And he was telling Paranoia that I need to go back and look at Gachikuta. I don't know much about it, other than, like, I saw it, I think, while we were browsing Crunchyroll. That's about all I know so far. Some newer shows, too. 86, Cyberpunk, Kill la Kill, Konosuba. I need to watch 86. I've heard good things. Scott liked it, but he had watched it on his own. I need to catch up. Here I am watching Digimon again, like. Wait till Connie starts watching Bleach with us. Get that filler list, Connie. That filler list. My goodness. He wants to watch Bleach. I'm hyped to start that one. Get that filler list. I liked my time with Bleach, but man, the amount of meanwhile back at the ranch, it was a lot. It's a lot. If I didn't have that list, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have dropped it. Rebrain, what you up to today? Welcome in. One more thing I found on Ghost Shell I found hilarious. Watch a video on its production and overall super fascinating. Director basically voluntold Press Gang, a particular animator, into working on the film. Told him, but hey, you'll get to draw animate all your beloved guns and mechs. Is Bleach still going? It is. So there is a 1,000-Year Blood War is kind of the current ongoing. He had him confused with another guy. The animator liked nor particularly enjoyed drawing guns nor mechs. Wait, they voluntold the wrong person. Holy shit, this is getting good. Handsome Slander and Eisen as I love Eisen. Love, love, love Eisen. He had to direct the final scene of the Ghost in the Shell film, involving lots of guns and mech action almost by himself. It's one of the most iconic scenes of the film, incredibly detailed. I wonder if, like, that's why, though, is, like, he felt he had to put, like, extra, like, time and stuff into it. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. My stupid hair won't stay behind my ear. I had to point out a pretty baller thing that happens. Potentially spoiler. I don't know. Bleach is like 20 years old. I think OG. Well, guess depends on if anyone here is gonna watch it. I'll let chat decide. I don't think it's a spoiler. For me, like with those really long spoilers, like if I know someone is actively watching it, I will try to avoid it. But if no one's like actively trying to do it, then it's whatevs. The director also got a lot of the animators to go to a gun range to get the feeling of what the weapons are like before they animated the action. Most of them hated it. One of them had a semi-breakdown. They almost had slightly injured their wrists, which affected productivity in the first few weeks of animation. Holy cow. That makes sense, though. I think that's I'll be honest, I don't like guns at all. But yeah, if you're trying to animate things, makes sense. You need to know how that works, how it feels. Man, all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff you're learning there. I'm a long way from watching, so let me stop you. I'm wondering what Biscuit's got here. What you got, Biscuit? He's not using animation. Serious research on subjects, but if it's set somewhere out in Japan, road trip. That's what I'm saying. I'm here for the road trip. Plane trip. He's got so much scroll stuff. My goodness. I feel like it's gonna be the rest of the stream, chat. Sorry. Feel like a lot of you wanted to see his armor, but it's all scroll work now. Oops, all scrolls. It'll be cool when it's done, I promise. I'll have to take another whole stream to highlight all of it later. Just wish the Rackrai flesh wasn't fighting me so much, my goodness. When he turns off the theme song, yeah, it's so good. It's so freaking good. He do be doing that, yep. I was wondering if that's what you had in mind, but yes. Aizen's so freaking cool. He's definitely my favorite of the series. I like anyone that slaps the Ichigo. I know Slam and I have talked about this, but the fact that like literally, well, almost everyone else in the series is cooler than Ichigo is kind of fun. I still hate Rukia though. I will always. If there are no Rukia haters, I am dead. Boring, 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 boring. Once I finish Full Metal Alchemist, I don't know, I'm gonna watch some Spy Family to undepress myself, maybe reread Dawn to Dawn, maybe go for a walk and nah, let's not go too far. Spy Family is great, though. Spy Family's a good time. I'm trying to think what other I'd recommend. Oh, I'm not reading happy stuff right now, though. I feel unfortunately, you've come to the wrong place for happy stuff. I like the sad stuff. I like the psychological stuff. Laid Back Camp was really cute. I liked that. Um, I'm really sad. I watched Sign of Affection, which is the one about sign language, and apparently it's not getting another season, and that makes me very sad. But it's also very cute and kinda about learning language, so I'll throw that out there. Uh, what other cute ones have I watched? I'm gonna put Frieren on your list, Confurioso. Frieren? So it's still cute as, like, its own thing, I just wanted more of it. Yeah. Sign of Affection is still cute on its own, but I wanted more. I will probably go read the rest of it. Even though it's not my usual jam, it was pretty cute. Need to watch Frieren is I'm gonna put Frieren on everyone's list. Go watch Frieren. What else? What else would I give to Broso? That is folklore based, like Japanese folklore or any folklore. I feel like you get a lot of Japanese in a bunch of them. Bits and pieces, at least. Okay, I'm tired of painting scrolls. Let's work on something else. Let's work on our red for a little bit. I did a 3x3 of anime. What does that mean? I found out I really like stuff that makes me depressed. I like the psychological stuff. So I'm sorry, I'm a bad person to ask for the cute stuff. I like, I mean, Berserk's one of my favorite things ever. Berserk, Psychopath, Steins Gate. Those are kind of my jam. Reading Monster. Oh, you have seen Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi. I need to get back to that. Right. Bride of the Ancient Magus. I also need to get back to that. Scott wasn't digging it, but I kind of want to give it a try because it was very pretty. Jesse, welcome in. How are you? We are finally working on our Conquest minis, and we're kind of talking anime as you come in. I was working on the scrolls, and I got tired of it, so we're going to go back to the red. I'm going to thin down some Rhinox hide and do a little bit of a shady shade. I'm tired after Kesha last night. Kesha, that seems like it's a fun one. I need to go back and look at your photos. I was fighting my camera, so I didn't get much Discord time this morning. What did you think? Give him more washy. I think you stop recommending Fear and No. It's really good. Go watch it. No. I have a Kesha-related question. Give us your Kesha question. I was trying to combine them and my brain broke. I have a contrarian streak, that's the problem? Well, that's not Furman's fault. That's a... It was really good. Fine, don't watch it then. It's the worst anime ever, you'll hate it. Never ever watch Frieren. That help? A question? There we go, that's what I was trying to do. You know, yeah, sucks to be, it sounds like a you problem, my friend. She did change that though, Slam, and I'm trying to remember because I think I saw it on TikTok. She did change that, and I don't remember what she changed it to. I think she actually changed it before, like, she had that. Oh, okay, I kept on the morning saying FP'd it. There we go. I thought she had another phrase that I had seen, but because I think because she had the thing where like she was having to get like some of her rights to her songs back. I thought she changed it then too. Like I thought there was something even before that she had changed it, but I may be misremembering. Being a contrarian so normal these days. That's right. Avian was contrarian before it was cool. Do I have looking for Dark Reaper? I do. Let's do it. We'll wait for our red to dry. We'll work on our black a little bit more. Oh my god. I'm about to shave it all off, Jen. Shave off all my hair. A 3x3 is kind of a me in a nutshell for anime. It's not anime you really like. Not necessarily 10 out of 10 anime you've seen, but not anime that like made you feel something or you just really liked. It's kind of fun. I'm trying to think what my oh gosh. What my 3x3 would be. I didn't know if they were like different if you were actually making a grid type thing. That's what she said at the concert last night. Are you saying I'm a hipster? I think you might be. I think you might be. My I don't mean to rag on you, but my brother does the same thing where I'm like, "Man, this game's really good. I think you'd really like it. It's like this other game that you really like." And then he'll be like, "Yeah, but everyone's talking about it, so I don't wanna do it." It's just like, "Fine. Don't enjoy things, I guess." Like, I'll try to, like, get him stuff for Christmas, and he's like, "Oh, but everyone's talking about this." I'm like, "Yeah, because it's good. That's why people talk about things." But fine, I guess. Continue to stay miserable. Not being happy about being a hipster is very hipster of you, it's true. That's true. I like a response to the question is fair. To be fair, I also just got to it, so we may be typing. There's something for everyone, Slam. Something for everyone. Ooh, I started Hades last night. What'd you think? Hades very good. I guess the for Hades 2 is getting close. I think I saw like an article saying that the since it's in early access that it's getting close. Who's gonna be playing the new Hades? I'll probably take like a stream of it and then absolutely binge through it. Probably what we will do. It's been a hoot so far. It's very good. Glad you're enjoying it so far. I think it's time. I've been putting off finding the other greens, but it might be time to find our other greens. We can do a little bit of work on the red, but I don't want to do too much until the green's worked up. Sure, toss it in the grid. That could be one of your categories, Slam, for like the grid. You can categorize however you want. That's part of your grid. That's your grid. It's shown as a grid. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting stuck on the grid. I don't think the grid is the point, but it could be. Butts, hello, how are you? I've never watched The Wire out of spite for everyone who's told me I have to. Ah, Butts, another one. Hipster Butts. What'd you have to today? These darn hipsters in my chat. What am I supposed to do? Darn hipsters. Jay says, I've gotten to the second boss already, but he kicked my butt. Yep, that'll happen. That's great, though. Sounds like you're making good progress for just starting yesterday. I don't remember how long it took me to get to the second boss or anything. We've wrapped all the way back around to MySpace top friend grids, but with anime. All right, who's your who's your top 8? Who's your top 9? Who would be the Tom of anime? What's that one we can all agree on, chat? Who's friends with all of us? If you had to guess, if you had to assign an anime for that, what would it be? I was say, I feel like one of those early ones, EBZ Pokemon. Well, or I guess that's a generational thing. Akira's good. I don't know that I'd put it in my top 9 though. Like, it's good, it's iconic, it's one of those classics. I don't know if I'd put it in my top 9. I mean, yeah, I'm a little biased. It's in mine, but leave for a trip this evening, sitting around vibrating uncomfortably. Oh no. Butts is panic. I hope everything goes smoothly. You got this. Do you have I do lists. I do like packing lists, and that helps me. I don't know if you've done that or if that helps you. I like to do packing lists. But I also get the trip anxiety. I got nervous just going to do our, like, passport stuff on Friday, just because it, like, feels like the next step of things to do. I even got nervous at that, so I get it. And we were just literally filling in forms, so. I got a really ugly picture taken of me. That's what I did Friday. I mean, you weren't watching Pokemon, we were watching Pokemon. It is, though. Sailor Moon? That'd be my top 9. It's definitely there. A hipster choice if I ever saw one. Rosa's got you. I got you figured out. It is good. I don't know if it'd be my top 9. Oh, what you got, Slam? I need to make a scene in OBS so I can pull up stuff over here. So good. He obviously gets top spot in mine. Amazing. Passport photos are dire. It was so rough. But you know, it's done. Everything's submitted. Now we just wait for, you know, forever. If my now we make sure the government decides I can have one, and then now we just wait. But since I've been jacked up all week, today I've checked everything off the list. I'm just sort of it's honestly the worst part. But just waiting till you can actually do anything. It's so funny because like Scott and I are both really bad at waiting, even for like smaller stuff. Like if we have something for that day, it's just like, what am I supposed to do? My actual answer, is Spirited Away is the Tom of anime. Something Ghibli. Definitely makes sense. Dragon Ball Z is the obvious answer. It crosses. I feel like it has to be something like that. Pokemon is the other one that I initially thought of, where it's so many generations that I've watched it, still play it. Biscuits 3x3 were Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, Evangelion, Cowboy Bebop, Toradora, Terran Resonance, Kill la Kill, Mobile Suit Gundam, Bleach, and Death Parade. Ah, another Death Parade enjoyer. I'd love to see it. For this photo, we need you to stare blankly ahead into the void. See, and I was confused because I thought, like, you weren't really supposed to, like, smile for them, but she didn't give us any instructions, so I did, like, this really weird, like, half smile. So now I probably just look dumb both ways, but oh well. It's in, and that's all that matters. But yeah, she didn't give us any instructions, just sit here. Oh, okay. Blonde Cow, hello! Here for my one stream a month, the stars aligned to hang out. We're so happy to have you. How you doing today, Blonde Cow? We are talking anime as you come in and kind of passport photos. And I am working on some conquests. We're starting some of our layers now. So we've got these really cool, these are the Domaru Damashi, which are it's the style of armor. They're basically like animated suits of armor. And they've got these really cool like paper scrolls that I got tired of working on. So back to the armor. Tom of MySpace, it might be. It might be Full Metal Alchemist as well. That's that one. I feel like that's the one everyone can agree on. I can't do anything because I'm busy waiting. That's exactly it. I think the instructions are neutral. So that's what I thought, but then she didn't say anything. So now I've just got this really weird, like, half smile, but whatever. It's in, and that's all that matters. It gets me closer to getting out of here. That's all that matters. Do I have... Oh, I don't have the origami models yet. Just these guys. Not even a super anime fan. I've seen Full Metal Alchemist and enjoyed it. Beth says, I did my passport renewal during COVID online. Took the picture at home with my phone, so it's even weirder than normal. Love it. Love it. These are... I see you, Slam. I see you. You'll have to find out on my coffee, Slam. You'll have to find out there. Let me just put that in the chat for you. If you want to check out how I paint something like Thousand Suns, you can go over to my coffee. Look at that. For anyone who doesn't know, I did revamp. I had a coffee forever ago. I ended up not using it, but they've added a whole ton of features. So if you would like to check that out, that's basically where I'm putting what used to be on Patreon. I'm moving some of that over and doing more stuff. But right now I have Imperial Fist. I have the yellow armor workup is on there, and my Space Wolf workup is on there. So if you want to check that out, or if you are someone who would like to support not through Amazon, the coffee, however we pronounce it, is now available. So you can check that out. Also, with the membership, you guys can ask for specific things. So if there's something you want written out, let me know on there. We can do that. But yeah, if you have any questions about the coffee, let me know. I'm excited to put more stuff on there. I live for the expression when your good-natured answering question face turns into I'm gonna kill this man face. Rosa said, I'd quickly get a visa for Japan in a rush. Just in a week in 2019. I had to fly back from Japan to Ireland to get it. My photo looks exactly as you'd expect. Oh no. Well, no, this is a bit far into anime for normies. I disagree. I feel like it's one I always see in like the I'm new to anime. What should I watch? I feel like it's always on that list. I do think Ghibli's up there, but I feel like Full Metal Alchemist as a series definitely it's definitely up there for consideration of Tom. I think it's up there. I had a Ninja Turtle toy from the movie when they went back in time. It was dressed just like this all over the mini. That's pretty great. Little nostalgia. There's still okay, Rise. Here's what's going on. I had to make a whole new role for the coffee stuff. And I'm surprised because I told Discord to be like, hey, let me look at it from this view. And I was able to see everything. So I don't know. I'm assuming you have, but just in case. If you've not reset your Discord or like closed it, reopened it, any updates, things like that. From what I could see, you should have it. Because I just said, Discord, let me see it as a Ko-Fi person. And I was able to see things. So either that's busted, or we may have an update or something that needs to get pushed through. Another scene that popped in my head. The Nikki and Sadie popped in my head. Avian. It's so good. It's so good. See? When you guys are like, what happy anime should I watch? This is why I can't. It's because that's one of my like favorite scenes. It's so good. That's why I can't. Like FMA is the best introduction to all the tropes in anime. Yeah, it's got humor, it's got the darker bits, action. It's a good mix. It's not too long. It's longer it needs to be. Introduce the idea of some filler episodes. Yeah, I think it's just if you're introducing someone new to anime, it's a very good choice. Plus, it's just like one of the best that we have. It's up there. I've closed and opened Discord. Okay. Trying to think what I even checked. But yeah, that's why it's taking a bit, is I had to make a whole new role for it to assign. But when I tried to do the, like, let me see it as this role, I was able to see things. So I don't know what else I need to check. But I will keep working on it. Full show. I want that working. I just don't know why it's deciding to not. But I've been fighting technology this whole past week, so maybe it is just me. Let's get some gold on this boy. Here's my new gold. Are you my new one? Connie must suffer as I know. You mentioned the moment. I haven't said anything past that, so. Yeah, that's why I'm fine talking about it. So I know you've made it. Everything else I will leave. For you to discover yourself. That is, I feel like that's the big one that people will meme on. It's got some, I just hate that it's taking so much back and forth. My initial plan was to just link it to the one that like Twitch automatically does for me, and that doesn't work. So I was like, oh, well, if they just also get this, then they're good. But that doesn't work. So I had to make a whole new one. I will get there. I just hate that it's taking so many tries. Thank you, so kind. It's a terrible day for rain, chat. It's a terrible day indeed. Alright, get our goal. The rest is on his bracer, which we haven't done anything yet, so I will wait. But I just wanted some shiny on there. Let's see, what else is going on? Trying to think what else we got going on. It really has just been, it's been a lot of work. My life is basically getting the Imperial Fists together here. Trying to get them finished up. Because then we have nights to work on. I am excited to work on them, but I need desk space if I'm honest. I need some of this stuff out of here. So that's just kind of been my life. It's been a lot of GDQ this last week. Watching a lot of speed runs. There was a really cool, for the rhythm game people, there was a Pump It Up showcase the other night. It was really cool. There was a Balatro segment, which I need to get on the YouTube and throw that in Discord for you guys. What else have I watched? Anyone else been watching GDQ? It's now done and I'm gonna be sad. Like, later today, I'm gonna sit down and be like, oh, time to watch GDQ, and it's not gonna be there, and I'm gonna be sad. That's been a lot of my week, is watching the charity stuff. I think the great thing about Fullmetal Alchemist is almost the story beats get crazy payoffs toward the end. Yeah, the writing in general is very good. Very, very good. Characters good, story good, all good. Ooh, Nights? Yeah, these are the Day of the Dead ones that I feel like I've been talking about for forever, and it's just It's been very hard to honestly be creative with the world as it is. So I'm excited to dive in. Thank you for being patient with me. The world is very distracting at the moment. Very distracting. We're getting there though. All right. Starting to come together, chat. Starting to look cool. I still need to find that green and I don't wanna. We get our highlights started. This is a unit of 3, so I'll have 3 of these. I think I need to finish building the last one, and then I guess figure out if he actually gets the shoulder piece or not. I don't remember. Looking forward to them. I'm excited for them. They're gonna be fun. We're gonna do a lot of freehanding for them, which is pretty exciting. Nope. Take Scarsnick, and we'll take... Oh, what is the name of the paint I need? Shit. War Boss. There you are. I think. I think I want to do that. Speaking of story beats paying off lately, One Piece, Skypiea callbacks. Makes me sad people recommend the arc skips. I really liked Skypiea. I also thought that when I was going through it. It's like, why are people skipping this? It's great. All right. I think this is what we used on the Tengu. And if not, we'll go from there. I'm actually just using like orc skin tones for this. This is War Boss green. I'm gonna see if it's what I'm looking for. Scott playing so much Pro Skater, I can half expect him to slide past in the background on a board wearing his Quicksilver shirt, 3/4 length shorts, and some Van shoes. Yeah, we're very glad it was on Game Pass so we can mess around with it. He played a fair amount of the first one that got remastered too, and like played it as a kiddo. Played a lot of Pro Skater. I watched him for a little bit and was already annoyed, so I wandered off. I couldn't do it. He was doing like some crazy challenge when I walked in too. He's just all you know. It's the Chrysler in the background. Slender skater Scott. I'm here for it. He's evolving. Quicksilver, what a throw. We're just getting all the throwbacks today, chat. Between anime talk, talking about pro skater, just all of it. Chat, what else do you miss from your chat? Let's just hit them all. But yeah, it's cool that they're getting remastered and gets to play it again. He was a slender boy. He said, see you later, boy. Deep, deep Scott lore. I miss not making noises when I sit up or down. Fair. Fair. I feel like cartoons is always the other one that comes up. I feel like I mostly watch anime even then. I think I need to not comment on such member berries. Lots of what is that? That's so old. You can still member berry. I might not know some of them. Are you saying you're gonna read ahead? Yes, after the season probably. Get back to reading. Now that I have conquered One Piece. Had to take a little break after that. I've been reading, trying to keep up reading novels. I finished Assassin's Apprentice. It's a little slow, but I did enjoy it. There's some, like, good character building in it. So I'll continue the series. And then I am reading Buffalo Hunter Hunter, which is a horror novel with Native Americans and vampires. So that's been kind of fun. Very different than what I normally read. That's been good. Fabulous! I'm dying to bounce off someone with it. Yes, I will be there. I will be there. Once I'll watch it with Scott and then dive in. I did finish House of Leaves. I loved it. Loved it. Such a weird little book, and I love weird little books. Did you end up I'm trying to remember if we had talked about it. 'Cause I know Panda had it. I don't know that Panda's finished it either. Um, but yeah, what'd you think, Biscuit? Honestly, I tore through it. Like, I finished it kinda quickly because I was enjoying it so much. I'm nearly done with book 3 of The Expanse. Enjoying them quite a bit. Funny looking at the things on the TV series had to change. I kinda wanna do the same at some point. Like, I've got a pretty big list of stuff I wanna read, but, like, I kinda wanna do the same. Like, part of me wishes I could just pick up where the show left off, but, like, I feel like that one's probably worth starting over and giving the time it deserves. Alright. Heck this. Hold on, Jet. Hair clip coming out. Tired of fighting it. Just doesn't want to stay up. Loved it. One of my favorite books now. Same. It was so good. I picked up another book that's kind of like similar and that you're having to like piece things together. JPEG actually recommended it to me. I think it's just called S. I haven't started it yet, but it's supposed to be kind of similar. There's a and I don't remember the word now. There's like a specific word excuse me, for those types of books. I just went like through Wikipedia and threw a bunch on a list. So as I finish up some series, I'll pick up some more weird little books. It was very good. I'm glad I had an excuse to finally dive in. Is anyone else reading anything? Got The Expanse, House of Leaves. Trying to think what else is coming up. With the library, I have Dungeon Crawler Carl on hold. It's supposed to be like basically D&D as a novel. I I'm worried it might be a little cheesy for me, but you know, from the library, I'll give it a shot. I think it's just called S. I had a hard time actually finding it. Um, I might go grab it just because it's cool. If you guys want to see it. There's like a big name attached to it and I'm blanking out on it. Uh, a friend of mine with zero interest in D&D swears I've heard it's really fun. I'm just worried it might be a little too like cheesy, but we'll give it a try. If I like it, there's like 6 books, so that's cool. That's I think the hard part is I read a lot of fantasy and sci-fi and they tend to be very big series. So I'm always a little cautious going into something new because then I'm like committing to like 6 books. But I've heard it's fun, so I'll give it a try. Just afraid is let me go grab it because I kind of want to show it anyway. Let me go grab it. I haven't even opened it yet. And it does me Googling, so I had to do the big name I was trying to come up with is J.J. Abrams, and I just was blanking out. But it's just this, but then it comes with, I guess, the kind of similar to House of Leaves where there's, like, a book that's being, like, rewritten. So the Ship of Theseus is the actual, like, what they are basing this book off of, if that makes sense. Doug Dorson, yeah, J.J. Abrams is on it. But there is the spine and everything for it. I can read the back, I guess. That wouldn't be, one book, two readers, a world of mystery, menace, and desire. A young woman picks up a book left behind by a stranger. Inside it are his margin notes which reveal a reader entranced by the story and its mysterious author. She responds with notes of her own, leaving the book for the stranger, and so begins an unlikely conversation that plunges them both into the unknown. The book. Ship of Theseus, the final novel by a prolific but enigmatic writer named V.M. Straka, which a man with no past is shanghaied onto a strange ship with its monstrous crew and launched into a disorienting and perilous journey. The writer, Straka, an incendiary and secretive subject of the world's greatest mysteries, the revolutionary about whom the world knows nothing apart from the words he wrote, the rumors that swirl around him. The readers, Jennifer and Eric, a college senior and a disgraced grad student, both facing crucial decisions about who they are, who they might become, how much they're willing to trust another person with their passions, hurts, and fears. There we go. Any more dramatic readings will require Ko-Fi. Thank you, Slam. Put that in there. Well, that's the other book that was, like, recommended when I was like, I want more stuff like House of Leaves. That kept popping up. Gotta go read my book club short story. Sounds good, Jazzy. As we talk about books, shower, get ready. Sounds good, Jazzy. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy book club. We'll see you later. Ship of Theseus is a great concept to do that, but exactly, it sounds like it'll be very fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna give that a shot at some point when I need something weird. That one is like a special edition where it has like things that come out too, where there's like a little like, brochure type thing or like an extra diagram or whatever. It's got like extra goodies with it. So I grabbed it. How much fun a dramatic reading of House of Leaves? Could you imagine? That would be pretty wild. Gosh darn it. T-Dubs, thank you so much for that sub for 73 months. What the heck? Thank you for the support. How are you today? Welcome in. We are working on some Conquest. What you got going on? Talking books as you come in. The camera still has not exploded, chat. We did it. We did it for today, at least. I do have a new cable coming in tomorrow, so hopefully that'll fix everything and let me put my other face cam back up. Unfortunately, for the article, I won't be able to go to the other camera today. But we at least got to stream today, and I was worried we wouldn't. P-Dub says, I'm getting old. Oh, I should finish up the Star Wars minis this week. You got this. You got this. Welcome on in. How is it working on the Star Wars stuff after working on Warhammer? What do we think? Is anyone else working on minis from just like different companies? Not Warhams? What have we got, chat? I do have another Kingdom Death that I want to work on. Maybe we bring her on, actually. Tomorrow. I've got Jackal that we built a little while back, if you remember her. She had the like crazy bone whip thing. She very cute. I'll sign up the Conquest. Well, work might ease up soon. And then the third heat wave hit. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're dealing with heat wave. When does it, like, start to cool back off for you guys? I know it's still we are midsummer here, but like, here in Texas, it doesn't cool off till, like, end of September, is why I'm asking. Like, when does it start to get a little bit more manageable there? Like, we're just now getting into, like, the hot part of summer. Making death models make me look at it in wait, is that askance? Askance? What's going on, Avian? We're pulling out the new vocab? Our summer might literally end this evening. I'd like mine to end this evening. We had a week of hot weather by our standards, about to hit cooler temps now. Alright, I'm moving your way, Rosa. Passport is coming, I'm moving your way. There is a fun Kingdom Death model. Owl. I got to share Owl the other day and I was excited. It was portfolio day. I'm like, you know what? Time to terrorize some new people. Owl. It's been 90s and humid for the past few weeks. It's been awful. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's I don't like going outside right now. It's gotta be a pretty good reason for me to leave the house. With disapproval, suspicion, or distrust, which Kingdom Death UI is that the one that you picked up the other day? The winter one? Want Owl. Yeah, I don't remember what I need to look that up for you, like which sale it was a part of. It came back once, and I don't think it's been back since. So happy. I found a really effective, simple recipe for vampire flesh. Rekarth flesh followed by a wash of Torgor Rage Shade. I don't know what color that is. Highly back up with Rekarth. Rekarth is great. I use it a lot. I've got it on the scroll work here. Rekarth is a great color. You can also, if you want to go a little bit brighter, Pallid Witch Flesh over that looks really nice. But it depends how much you want to highlight. But I use that workup a lot. It's interesting. A few North American-based games people I met in Brighton here successfully moved to various places in Europe in the last couple of years. Including an American dude that literally moved to Brighton 2 days ago. I'm not gonna lie, we've considered looking at a few places. Because it's a little scary over here. The man visa stuff is also scary. So it's a lot to work out. It's the one before. Oh, yeah, I have that one. Avian, the Elgner, whatever. Kringle backward. Have they ever sold the Wet Nurse again? They have, yep. It's been a while now. Because I was considering it. But they have sold it again. Not a normal store update thing, but every now and then they will have it. It's quite the mini. Quite the mini. I love when something random in paint just works versus the million times it doesn't. That's a lot of this hobby. It's just giving it a try. Giving it a try. Is that the elf? Yeah, it's a red. Yeah. No, I have that one. I don't know if I'll keep it, but I have it. It's something, all right. I feel like it's a lot of Kingdom Death. There's certainly something. Apart from world events, I'd argue you're both young and open-minded. It's like, why not? I know work, but moving country is something I look forward to. It's, for me, honestly, The hard part is my job is, like, 3 gigs and a trench coat, and that makes it very hard to get a visa. I have to, yeah, because a lot of it's showing, like, consistent income for so much time and, like or having a note from an employer, and it's tricky. It's tricky when you're winging it like I do. I think the only thing that may help me is, like, I do have an LLC. Like, I am officially a company, but from what I have seen, that's rough. Technically, yeah. Raven alert. Okay, so, I can't switch over to the other camera, but it looks like Sunday preview gold and gore flow through the mortal realms. I'm gonna open it and see what it is, but yeah, I'm not set up, unfortunately, to do the article today, but if you guys wanna see what's in the Warhammer preview, the link is there in chat. I just had to disconnect the other camera while I was trying to fix the model cam. We've got Blades of Corn coming for Sigmar, so they've got a spearhead, and then it looks like we've got the Deathbringer, couple different units. The old Corn stuff is coming back as the Goreblade Warband. That was like one of the starter boxes. We have a Regiment of Renown, dice cards, and Caradron Overlord's also getting Battle Tome. Along with Spearhead, and looks like some characters similar to Corn. Also, I've made to order terrain. Underworlds is a thing. And looks like a lot of books. Novellas. So if you guys want to check that out, the link is in chat. I'm just unfortunately not set up to do that today. Head it out, Biscuit. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Ooh, Cypher Hobby. Looking at a model I might attempt next month. Lord Croak from the Seraphon Army. So much detail might go blind. I worked on him a while back, and I had to do him in, like, a couple different sessions. Like, I did a bunch, and then I set him down, and then I did a bunch, and I set him down, and then I finally had to bring him on stream to finish him. That chair is a lot. It's worth it. He's a beautiful mini, but that chair is a lot. The Caradron Spearhead is way less value than the one I got. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I didn't really give it a good look. Check it out before the preview. Gives me hope for something actually exciting for Age of Sigmar. We're at least getting books. That's good. That's good. No price raises, just less value per box. We're getting the, is that shrinkflation or whatever. Don't have to raise the price if I just give you less. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. If you guys are looking for Age of Sigmar stuff, got Corn and Caradron. Give that a look. Sorry, I can't bring it up today. Hopefully after new cable tomorrow, we'll be back in business. That's the hope. I want to get that set up so we can try TikTok streaming again. Other news, I saw Trench Crusade is releasing, another lore book soon. I hadn't seen that. Backgrounds or something? Has anyone else been keeping up with Trench Crusade? I feel like I don't see as much of I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. If they do more Instagram, that's probably why I'm missing it. Oh, there's a trailer on their YouTube the other day. Okay, if you guys want to check that out, definitely make sure to check out their YouTube. Conquest also releasing a proper lore book at some point. There was also, I think it was last week, they did more minis for that, like, Weavers faction. Because there was that really cool, like, plant dragon thing. They had some of the, like, troop stuff shown off. I'm not big on the troops for that faction, but the dragon is pretty sick. And it looks just absolutely massive. Which, after we've seen the dinosaurs, like, we know they get pretty big. The chest highlight does a lot from the model. Definitely reads like Lacquer Samurai Army. Excellent chest, ladies. Thank you, thank you. You know what? Everything could explode today, but we got to start him, and that makes me happy. We could still explode, but I'm happy for right now. I'll take it. I'm just ready to, like, have my stream shit to where I don't have to touch it. Like, you ready for TikTok? All the gaming stuff works. Gaming, I actually feel pretty good about. Other than just things wanting to open up on my ultra-wide monitor, and that's not the game's fault. Gaming scene, I think I now feel pretty comfy with, but, of course, as soon as I say that, this thing starts acting up. I get in the habit of using the animated stuff. It's hard when, like, the other emotes are so old, and then we get new ones. I also wanna get another round of animated. We had some money on Throne. I think I might just finish it off and get another batch. But yeah, it's tough when we've had the other ones for forever. I catch myself doing it too, where I'll do, like, lull instead of the wheeze or things like that. Avian likes the clapping. Trying to think. I had, like, a little list I had started for new ones. I definitely want, like, a leave emote where, like, he closes the door behind him. Uh, I don't know if I wanna, like, leave some of them a surprise or leave for sure is on the list, though. I want one. Riot, welcome in. I'm glad you found us. It is indeed Sunday. How are you? You found us. We're just working on this really cool samurai armor. Starting to get there. Throw the deuces disappear. Oh, that might even be better. I don't know. Dang it. Dang it. Got decisions to make. It's hard because we've got like 20 slots left. But now that I've given up on my scuff, it means I have to pay someone for each one. Ooh. As much as I want to keep doing Mimi ones. It's just better to let the professionals handle it. Uh-oh. I can't log in on my Xbox or phone right now, so I'm on my laptop. That's weird. Has anyone else had issues today? I guess you wouldn't be here if you're having issues. Damn it. I'm sorry, it's fighting you, I don't know why. I feel like Sunday's a weird day for that. Like, some days, unlike Tuesdays when they do updates, then it gets really squirrely. I don't know why a Sunday would be weird. The phone just won't load. That's not good. Well, you know what? I feel almost a little better that other tech things are happening. It's not just me. I reset my password, uninstalled it, cleared my cache, and other stuff, so I don't know. That's weird. I'm sorry that it's fighting you. I had that with Blue Sky the other day. I was trying to post to their video platform, which is Skylight, and it would not let me in. Right when I'm finally like, yeah, I can do the social media thing again, it just won't let me in. Very frustrating. All right, get the rest of his little hat worked up. Helmet, I guess it's calling it a little hat seems seems a little goofy. Let me in animated emo, that would also be good. We can leave and get in, chat. Mm. I wanna say, like, 30 minutes ago was the Imperial Fist work up on Ko-Fi? Only on Ko-Fi. I too am excited to see the Knights. It is on Ko-Fi, yeah. So it's a free article. So if you're wondering about, like, membership, that's up for freebies. So there's 2 freebies up right now. It is the Imperial Fists and my Space Wolves. The Space Wolves are gonna get a full guide for members. So that'll be my reds, the, like, accent bits for my vehicles. That'll be for members, but the armor workup is there, and then the same for, Imperial Fists. But that is up now if you wanna check it out, I'll throw that back in. I know you're on a platform that's maybe not great for clicking links, but if anyone wants to check it out, it is there. Nikki K receipts? Just Simon backslapping the notes like Phoenix Wright to go with the objection. I need a slam, like slamming the table. Sorry, I realized as I was saying it. Yeah, when he hits the table, that's what I need. Or like it's almost the bongo cat. Slam, slam, slam. Here's hopefully more Imperial Fists. I have 6 cases of Imperial Fists that I'm working through right now. 6 cases. But for some reason, I'm okay with painting the fists more. Maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome? I'm not sure yet, but I'm not tired of them yet. Like, I'm tired as far as, like, it's more Marines, but you want a 7th? For the 7th Legion? Eh? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Okay, I don't know what it is, but it's I feel like it's almost like the salamanders, where it's like, but like the salamanders, I love their color scheme, but I haven't minded working on more of them. Or like some other projects I get just kind of done after a bit. I've got so many little red details over this green. Gonna be the rest of stream. Oh my goodness. Panda, thank you so much for the sticker. I appreciate it. How are you today? We're adding cheese to the other miniatures now. I love it. Have you guys seen those TikToks of the throwing the thing of cheese on a cat? They just freak out. They don't know how to handle the cheese on their head. So funny. I'm doing all right, Panda. Our camera has not exploded, so I'm happy. And we're getting to work on Conquest, so I'll take it. What are you up to today? So a random rule, someone trapped a spider with a ballistic slice of craft cheese against a wall. No, the wildlife hate to see it coming, the craft cheese. No one knows how to handle it. Means it's they're just being silly, so they throw a slice of craft cheese on their head. There's one I still go back and laugh at. This little orange cat that just like loses his little mind. Just crouches up in the weirdest little ball. It's so funny. I was thinking about a baffling way to go that must be for the animal. It's so removed from evolutionary understanding. So what happened to it? Yeah. Uh, Nothing can prepare them for the craft single. Nothing can prepare you. Oh god, when they do evolve though, that's the problem, Slam. You got killed by cheese. What is cheese? When the spiders come back and they're roguelite, um, their next life. When they've evolved for the cheese, then we're in trouble. Hannah says, "I'm doing alright. Got some laundry going, waiting on coffee. Gonna try the new Dune board game with friends today. I don't know much about the board game, but the packaging you showed was really pretty. It's a really pretty looking game. You'll have to let us know what you think, band. I think, like, what type of game would that be? A lot of like resource type stuff? I feel like would be my first guess for a Dune game. Sorry, but yeah, it looked really pretty. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to decide. The Elden Ring board game is getting another expansion, and I'm like, do I do it? I mean, I went all in. Do I get the next expansion too? It's got the Red Wolf and what else is in it? Where are you gonna put on top of the other ones? Yeah, on top of the pile with the other one. Is that not the answer you wanted? It's asymmetric war type stuff. Apparently it's similar Lord of the Rings, War of the Ring. Oh, okay. Don't do it. You've been through this product cycle before. But Riot, what if I just get one box? What's one more box, chat? What's one more box? Harkonnen win by getting 10 sobriety points. Atreides win by getting certain points on the prescience track. Gotcha. Nikki! You should get one box, see? See, what's one more box, chat? Rise gets it. Plus, there's a puppy. Plus, there's a puppy. Make a game room out of the games boxes? I'm gonna need a shed at this point. Thank you, chat. Thank you for enabling me. Appreciate it. I mean, if I'm getting rid of the Warhammer stuff, I've got more room for Elden Ring, right? Pretty sure that's what that means. A barn? Welcome to my game barn. Well, whenever we start our hobby, our gamer commune, you guys let me know. I can make a room. I checked the app I use to track board game collection and plays. I have over 200 games. That's a lot of games. I got 4 out of the boxes. The dream will never happen if she doesn't get one more box. That's true. I need to sell this backlog, take a holiday. I'm literally losing my mind. But like one more box. But like that could be that could fix me, Slane. That could be the one. Mm. Dedicated game room, AC stream, hobby room, and tax deductible. That's what I'm saying. When you guys are ready, you just let me know. Gamer commune. But me no butts. But one more. But one more. My sweet summer child. We ain't getting fixed. Take the holiday. Save what's left. I plan on it. I plan on it. And get the box. I'm here building like a madman and crying because there's so much to build. Or Avian. Avian's going through it today. That's why I'm working on this cool samurai thing, Avian. So I've been batch painting for the last like week. I did get like 4 units ready for decals though, so I'm gonna take that win. But definitely gonna take a couple character days here on stream before we start the next thing in Knights. God damn it! Alright, fair. Ooh, the Sonic Secret Lair is tomorrow? I got something in the mail. I was gonna show you guys. Where'd he go? I was gonna keep it a surprise, but I think it's more fun to show. I got this in the mail. I picked up Zangief to build a deck. So, Zangief the Red Cyclone must be blocked if able. I don't remember. He is, so basically they took a card that exists, and he's just, like, the skin for it, and I don't remember the name of the initial card, so I'm sorry. But he also has Iron Muscle. As long as it's your turn, Zangief is indestructible. And then he gets Spinning Pile Driver. Whenever Zangief deals damage to a creature, if that creature is dealt excess damage this turn, that creature's controller sacrifices a non-creature, non-land permanent. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and pick him up. Because we were talking about them one night with the Discord game, and I was like, you know what? I should grab one. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm gonna make a deck around him. He's so hard, someone else dies. Exactly. It seemed fun, so I grabbed him. So I have Kefka. My card order was all Kefka and Zangief. So I think that'll be fun. Yeah, they did a secret layer avian, so a bunch of them got cards. There was Zangief, Guile, Chun, Ryuken, Dalsim, and I think Honda all got cards. But they're basically like cards that already exist, but they got a card. I think that was everyone. I'm trying to remember if there's any others that I looked at. But Zangief looked fun, so I grabbed it. Ah, there we go. America Brutal Gladiator is the card that he has taken over for. So as I build a deck, I'll let you guys know. I was gonna say, it makes me think of Marissa. Let's see. There's the stream. Let me see if I got everyone. Oh, and Blanca, that's right. How could I forget? It's because I looked at Blanca and it didn't seem as fun to me, but Blanca also in there. Someone at our game store was playing Blanca one night. It took the meme as a Tuesday. That's when we do the repaint, Avian. Thank God they gave me the power to make a Blanca Chan deck. What if we get... That's where the repaint comes in. I'm just here to be Slam's nightmare. What if we repainted a Blanca Chan card? No, Nikki. Oh. I've seen like Cornless face in one more media. Ah, new emote. New emote. Oh. What is happening? Sadie got startled, I guess. When we see Nikki play Street Fighter as Blanca, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I kind of want to do either Street Fighter or Guilty Gear stream. I kind of want to do one. I still have it in my brain that if I take the time to get good, I could, hold my own. Part of me wants to. It's deciding if I'm brave enough. One of our friends is going up for the Edge Tourney's pre-release. He told his relatively new girlfriend. She was like, I'd like to learn. She loves Godzilla, so we built her a Godzilla Commander deck, which is big monsters. We're very excited. That's so sweet. Oh, that's exciting. I love that. I think that's kind of the fun part with Commander, too, is it's so easy to do that, to just pick a theme and go for it. That's what I love about Commander. And right now I'm building a Chaos Kefka deck, and it's just fun to go in with that theme in mind and go nuts. That's super cool, Panda. Road to Nostum Pocket-chan, yes. I'm so excited. What if that's what it is? Like, I was like, oh, Kimberly's kind of cool. Like, Rashid's my guy. I need to learn Rashid. But, like, what if Blanca's the one? And that's why. That's why I didn't quite get there. Thank you for figuring out for me, Slam. I think that was the missing link. Here I was thinking Rashid's my guy, but no. No. Feel like a B&B combo with Blanca and then some corner setups. Oh, Slam. I'm so sorry. Why are you still friends with him? He'd actually wax people consistently until Diamond. And then I have to learn the game. But, I've thought about it, doing a fighting game stream. I'll be bad. I don't think anyone should expect anything out of me, but it'd be fun. Slam, you wanna come on and coach me for a day? It'll be like our small it'll be Sadie Jam instead of Say Jam Slam. The actor who played the oh, that's who that is. Burgess Meredith. I also did not know that name. Sadie Jam 2025, let's do it. Alright. Miniature-wise, I think we're getting there. Despite me wanting to abandon it all and go play fighting games. I think we're getting there. There's also the Penguin in the '60s Batman series. Ah. Sorry, I'll admit to it, I haven't watched that. I always got a chance to play the new Precons and Tabletop Sim. The landfall is so gross. So wait, which one? Oh, the Edge of Eternities one? Edge of Eternities has as a landfall enjoyer, they have so much landfall stuff in there. Like, it's kind of wild. Like, we've got, we went ahead and ordered the Precons, but I will probably maybe futz around with my own too, depending on what's in it. I mean, the Final Fantasy, like, it's not quite landfall, but the Final Fantasy X deck, also crazy. Some of that in it. I get to remember Barry's the retro streamers are a bunch of olds. Sorry. Alright, back to tiny little red details. My goodness. It's so freaking nuts. It's interesting because I really thought the other precon would be the one that would be a bit stronger, but I feel like I've seen the same from like people on socials. I need to go back and look at it, if I'm honest, and look super closely. How is playing it in tabletop sim? I have a hard time with tabletop sim. It makes me a little motion sick if I go a little fast. How is playing like Commander in tabletop sim? The counter was fun, but the Landsec deck just popped off. It's a little weird to get used to, but fun, yeah. I'm actually excited. You guys unlocked a Commander game with Scott and I, and now that I'm in the L shape, it should be a lot easier. Again, once the camera stops exploding, we'll get it on the calendar, but I think that'll be fun. I think I'm gonna play the Tyranid deck. I attempted to pick up a model I picked up yesterday. In general, cute Godzilla-like game from Steve Jackson Games. I will definitely take a look here after stream. That sounds pretty cute. For a spell table, but it's nice to be able to play decks you don't. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to actually have it. I guess how does that work with like decks? Does that take a long time to like pull in what you need? Because I remember some of it when we did Warhammer and Tabletop Sim, like getting your actual list pulled in was also kind of annoying. Man, if they do that Commander game, like Arena, and we like actually get all of our cards, I'm gonna play the crud out of it. Could you imagine, chat? It's a workshop mod that you put a link into from one of the websites for a deck. Okay, it builds the deck and puts it in. That is nice. Yeah, that's cool. Saves some serious time, I'm sure. But table's nice. Big and easily be replaced. If we got like an arena version of Commander, I would play so much of it. I guess to catch anyone up. Apparently they are working on one, but we don't know if like cards will transfer over or things. So like the people who have spent a lot of money on arena, do you actually get your cards and stuff? And I would probably guess no. Cause why? Why would they let us have things we've already paid for? I guess we'll see. It does all the tokens you need. That is nice. I still want to do an all Rakdos deck with our pod, sorry, with our with our Discord crew. We need Rakdos Knight. Yes. It's just all blood for a night. Just for funsies. No thought, only blood. I was working on that Kefka deck I mentioned a little bit yesterday. I have like 100-card deck, but doesn't have all the chaos cards that I want. So I need to figure out what I want to trim to add in more of the silly shit. I also don't think it'll be great for spell table because I've got things where it's like this card now goes to another player, or like dig through this person's library, or it's just chaos and I'm here for it. Oh man, I need to start working on the back more, but kind of easier for stream to keep up front. So we'll go ahead and work on the white. He's got a little bit more gold on his chest. We'll get those. We'll do a bit of a highlight on the bracers so we can start the gold there. Ditch mana? What's up? I'm gonna chase a deck into Architect, realize I only have 31 lands. I need to fix that ASAP. Yeah, that's pretty low. That is the hard part where I'm trying to cut. It's like, I take out a land? Do I take out? What do I take out? Billy Bob, welcome in. How are you? They are. So we've been working on this guy today. And just for reference here, because he's huge. So that's how big this guy is. Even his like scrolls are bigger than the Marine. But welcome on in. How are you? He has these will be a group of 3 too. So if you guys have not seen. We're working on kind of the center pose now, but we've got 2 more after him, so I'm very excited to get them all together. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay. One last little push, and then I gotta go work out. I either have, and I need to decide. It's either leg day or Pilates day, and I haven't decided what I want to do yet. It would be day 6 of that Pilates challenge I've been doing. Or just dumb leg day. I don't enjoy leg day as much as arm day. My goodness, that is wild. I'm well, thank you. I'm working on heresy stuff with its pending new edition. Let's go. What are you working on for it? It's been fun watching people get stuff and dive in or preparing for it. All right, this is also that scroll, and I kind of want to at least get that bit. Right now, Solar Auxiliary Dracosan. I think I know what that is. I'm not as familiar with the Solar Auxiliary stuff. I think I know which one that is. Thanks for coming to hobby with me. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really excited to get back to the Conquest stuff. I was on a roll with the other stuff, but then I kind of stopped because I was trying to figure out what I wanted on their bases. So I kind of set them aside, and I kind of want to pick them back up, figure out what the basing's going to be, and kind of keep rolling here. So we can get like an actual finished army. What? What? Yeah, I gotta find some like, I want to 3D print stuff for the bases, is why I stopped. Get some cool little details. I actually have some like base toppers from a 3D sculptor, and I know he's got some smaller, very Japanese themed things that I think I'll go back and grab some of that. The transport built off, okay, the Malkador tractings. Okay, thank you. That does help, thank you. All right, I'll go ahead and get the gold on Bracer. Don't do too many more highlights there. We'll just paint around if we need to. But yeah, I'm excited to see more people diving into fantasy stuff and more of the Space Wolves here. Since I won't be getting any of the newer stuff. If we ever decide to hop back into Warhammer, I'll just get them then, probably. Well, Panda, thank you for the reminder. I need to talk about that more today. I feel bad that the camera exploding meant I didn't get to talk about it as much. But we did. I revamped my Ko-Fi. So if anyone is interested or would like to support in ways that are not through Amazon and Twitch, my coffee or Ko-Fi is up. That's essentially what I used to have on Patreon. I'm bringing over there. I like that it's a little bit more casual and it's got some more features than the last time I looked. But right now, I've got my Imperial Fist workup on Ko-Fi and my Space Wolves. So if you guys want to check that out, those are up. And then I'll be doing some full guides for them a bit later for our members. But if you want to see the armor workups, those are up. Through that, you can do a one-time tip or a monthly. So if you do the monthly, that gets you the sub lounge and Discord, which I am still kind of tweaking the permissions. It's apparently not quite right just yet. So if anyone's in there, I'm still working on it. And then more behind the scenes stuff. So we'll do some more painting guides. I was thinking about bringing some of my magic stuff over there while I'm working on decks and things. So just kind of more behind the scenes fun stuff. But if you guys want to check that out, that's all live. Hey, Caveman Nation, welcome in. Not Cathay. Cathay is very cool, though. We are doing some Conquest. Yeah, so here is... This is the Domaru Damashi, and it's samurai armor. It's basically animated. And we've got a whole bunch of scrolls. So it does come up... It comes in a group of 3. And we're working on the kind of main dude here. But that's what I've got. What are you up to today? Did someone say Cathay? Slam, no! Slam has been activated. Slam, no! Alright. I got that. Trying to think what else. Got a few more minutes here. What do I want to tackle? We could get the little, like... Not sure exactly what they are. I was gonna say antlers. They look a little bit more demon-y than that. but we can work on them. It's like Winter Soldier, you say the phrase. Instead of assassinating foreign diplomats, I get banned from GW Twitch chat. Slam's been activated. I'm waiting on this shoulder because I don't know if it's supposed to have the giant, like, shoulder plate. Knowing that, like, with the other models, like, little bits and pieces kinda came back off, I don't remember if that's what happened. I think we're just gonna go ahead and start base coating the back, is what we'll do to finish stream. The world's worst Terminator. Uh, guess I need to figure out what this is too. He's got like a... I'm guessing it's the same gold. He's got like a circle piece back there. Armor. But we'll just go ahead and... Same workup we did earlier. Just bring it back to these back pieces. We'll do a bit more here and then I'll go get lunch and work out. I'll go be good. We will be back tomorrow though with more painting. I'm glad at least this setup for camera works, and then I'll get the new cable in tomorrow. I had a dream last night that I won front row tickets to an AEPV pay-per-view. I'm trying to combine the two. Through work, but in true dream fashion, I couldn't get to said seats because of dumb dream reasons. It's the worst, those dumb dream reasons. I mean, that's a fun dream though. Until the not getting to seats. I'm sorry you couldn't watch your dream wrestling. No, I myself reimagined Arnold's famous quotes just replaced with that. Okay, he's got these straps to go. I'm gonna make those green too. Why not? Why not? Oh, my legs wouldn't work, so I couldn't walk there. Then my legs worked, but my tickets, which had to be big passes around my neck, keep breaking. Some of those dreams where you wake up and you're like, brain, like, are you okay? Like, what happened in there? What are we doing? All right, let's hide his helmet. I think that'll be a good place to kind of wrap up for today. I'll get some helmet highlights, layers. Dreams are... I'm trying to remember if I've had like a weird one recently. I usually remember my dreams. I don't think I've had anything super weird really. Nightmares are so weird. I still remember my first proper one. I have the recurring where I'm like, in the dream, I have skipped classes so much that like I have to go in and take an exam. But like because I have skipped, I don't remember exactly like where the classroom is, or I'm like running super late and the halls are like super packed. I have that one a lot. Or I used to. I don't think I've had it as much now. But that was like a recurring one I had for a long time. Doesn't matter that I graduated however many years ago. I'm never gonna graduate, Chad. I'm never gonna graduate. Here's Lion, welcome in. How are you? We are working on some Conquest today. Talking about dreams. How weird they are. What are you up to? You never graduate from the school of life. Apparently not. I'm making sure. I was like 6 or 7. I was outside on the street after what looked like a carnival, looking for my mom. I ended up walking through in those fairground mirror mazes for a while. Generally ended up on a bench talking to some of the cast of the original Star Trek. They're trying to help me. Their faces started melting, and then I woke up. Holy cow. Bearing in mind, I hadn't watched a full episode of any Star Trek at that point in my life, so I don't know what that dream means, but yeah. I mean, the faces melting's a lot for, like, a 6-year-old. I mean, it's a lot for a 36-year-old, but, like, faces melting that's up there. That's up there. You're having weird dreams, Fierce Lion? Are you also meeting the cast of Star Trek? Amy just goes, "Nicely." It might mean I'm insane, so there's that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That sounds like a place to start. Let me tell my 5-year-old fever dream, I'm scared. I don't think so, though. To answer your question, sorry. I don't think so. If you did, I don't remember it as such. I'm so glad we got these guys built, even though they were a pain in the butt, chat. Really fun to paint. Building still sucks. But painting, these guys are pretty fun. Easy. Sadie is here to bless the painting. Oh, oh, she stayed. Huh? Okay. I had a dream I had to pack all my Legos in 20 minutes to catch a plane from Israel to somewhere. I'm not sure why I was in Israel in the first place. Well, it's very important to get those Legos packed, for sure. Interesting. Tadpole, welcome in. How are you today? We're talking about weird dreams, and I am painting some Conquest. Gonna try and get a little bit more in his helmet here, and then I'll be good for today. So after watching Jaws on TV at 5, I was sorry, did you have the dream for 5? Let me clarify that. I was dreaming of a shark head coming out of the water, people in a large shark cage, and water coming down on them. I woke up and was seeing sharks coming out of the walls. Realized something was off, going down the stairs with my mom pointing at the wall going, "Shark cage, shark cage." I was 5 at the time. Oh my gosh. That seems awfully early for for Jaws. Oh. Feel like we all have the thing though that we saw maybe too early. I mean, I've told the story of the X-Files theme song would freak me out. Yeah, I feel like everyone has that one thing, probably. 'Cause I was just, like, in the room when mom was watching it, and something spoopy came on, I don't know what it would've been, but childhood trauma, what's that? They make it too easy sometimes. I mean, even some of the kids' stuff is, pretty rough. Brave Little Toaster, I know we've talked about before. Some of it's pretty messed up. Sleeping Beauty with the dragon? Oh, I don't remember Sleeping Beauty, sorry. That wasn't a favorite of ours. Not one of the ones we had on repeat. Continue to flex use of our robot devil hands. Look what we got done today. Waste night. Look what we got done. Ugh. I'm just glad we got to hang out the whole time. Nothing exploded. We're still moving. Still moving. Here I am tempting fate, but now it's okay. Now if it decides to explode, we only got a couple minutes. These guys were really fun though. When I finally get the rest of these built, we'll bring them back. We can do some more. I think the scrolls are gonna get annoying later, but that's just because 'cause they're, like, all mixed up and around each other, but other than that, he's been really fun. Parents took us to the theater. This is when Disney would re-release them in theaters. Of course, VCRs. I am that young and I am that old. I remember one of the first things I saw in theater, I think was Aladdin. I remember going to see that with my mom. Trying to decide if there's something else I wanna mess with here before we wrap up. I don't know, this might be a good spot to just chill. Got a lot of red done. I'll go ahead and highlight down here in case anyone's type in anything, and then we'll wrap up here. We will be back tomorrow with mini painting. I kind of want to start that Kingdom Death mini we had. The jackal with her bone whip. So let's plan on that for tomorrow. We'll have mini painting tomorrow on Tuesday, and then we're gonna race Horse Girls on Wednesday. So we're gonna play Uma Masumi on Wednesday. If you want to come race Horse Girls with me, that'll be Wednesday. Guess last thing is my coffee is up, so my Ko-Fi is live. If anyone would like to check that out, I'm going to be adding paint recipes, a lot of things that I had on Patreon. I like the more casual feel of coffee, so I'm going to throw it on there. Right now, my Imperial Fist workup and my Space Wolf workup is up on there, but I will be adding more. And then more behind the scenes stuff, so for streaming and for commissions and things like that, that'll also be on there. So if you want to check that out, that is all live. I didn't get to talk about it as much last week because my camera exploded. So if you'd like to check that out, that's there. Horse girls, that's right, Medallion. We're gonna race all the horse girls. How are you? I'm pretty excited. I think it'll be fun. All right. Yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap up. We got a lot done today, though. I'm pretty happy with. Well, he was just primer when we started, so we got a fair amount done. I'll take it. I'll take that win. Go get the rest of my day started here. Wow. Waiting for it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We can throw, let me get the other links in here. No, just hitting all the buttons. No, you. If you guys want to check out my socials, I'm going to be more active on TikTok here soon. So TikTok is there, Blue Sky. Also, what I can put on Instagram, I will. YouTube, our other part of Peak with Slam and then Scott is up on YouTube if you want to check that out. That's also where I put our painting VOD, so if you want to check that out, that's there. And then Discord, if you want to come hang out in between streams, share what you're working on, we've got our Discord. So thank you everyone for hanging out today. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow for some more mini painting. Hope you have a good rest of the day, good rest of the weekend, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.